What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Big T Muscle channel on YouTube. Today we're playing some more NBA2K23. We're going to get a lot of games in tonight. I say that, I play 2 games and get off for about 2 hours tonight. Because, we're playing a bunch of games tonight. But, hope all you dads out there had a good Father's Day yesterday. It was busy as crap in the store. The store wasn't too bad. It was more of a steady flow of people, but I didn't have to worry about customers. I just had to keep everything filled. I filled everything up and got everything ready to go. It's our next game. Well, we're playing the Trailblazers. We only played 2 games last night. Let me see what my stats were for the game last night. 104 points is pretty good. What's this one? My first area. Who is this guy? This guy is Gallon? No, it was Williams? No. Akoru? No. Williams? No. Garland? No. Who was the guy I played against? Galoob only got 2 points. Sasa Galoob. He's from Slovenia. Making a bad name for them people. Who is the dude that I had? He had 4 points the entire game. So I had 213. I had 213 points last 2 games. That's cool. Here we go. Playing against Portland. I'm gonna try to make I'm not gonna do a 3. I'm gonna try to go to first points of the game tonight.
Okay, I heard that a lot of players, 2K players in China play 2K because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's such an honor.
Party.
I want people to have the exact same experience as me. So how good it is actually to play the game basketball on 2K.
The secret to our team's success, what it really is our confidence. Like when we're playing for this big amount of money, all these other teams are playing like real tight, and when we're playing, we're just laughing, having fun, like we're going to lose.
One of the reasons why I like the bigs, all of my builds are defensive first builds. So the thing I like about the Paint Beast is in the WNBA, the Paint Beast is the best rebounder and the best shot blocker. And in addition to that, they're pretty good on the inside. There's a dunk if you've never seen one in the WNBA. They're pretty rare.
Know your players' releases, so I would say I typically hop into freestyle before using a new team or a team I'm not familiar with and just get used to their players' jump shots because obviously shooting is very key to the game.
You gotta use the timing because there's...
Well,
like when I do my career and I get a team takeover, it's usually going to be tough for me to learn. Like Ingram and Brandon Ingram and RJ Barrett are my 2 guys normally I'll go to because they're like the same speed as my jump shot.
Expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. T is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Ingram. And it's Nicholson in at the 1 spot. Here's Davidson. Really played well against Portland in his last outing.
3-point. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
3-pointer. Here's Najee. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Over to the left wing. Pass to Webster.
I'll get KP. Okay, that's fine. I'll take Chris Tapp. Beautiful.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
To the inside, Najee, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Davidson. That one's not going to go. And it's Portland the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Barrett. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. A nice shot by Davidson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Sharp. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Ingram against Rodgers. Here's Davidson. And another three for New Orleans.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Sharp, the pass to Rodgers. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Takes it inside.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thanks so much, David.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Sharp. And here is Webster, looking to end the run. And it's Sharp missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
There at the pass to Davidson, and he dunks it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Sharp. Doubled by Davidson. Passes it to Sharp. Tries it from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Davidson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's 17 points for T.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
To the left side wing. No one near him. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Launches it. And another three for New Orleans.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Sharp, the pass to Rogers. The pass to Sharp. No good, unable to end this run. New Orleans leading by 19. Davidson passes to Ingram. Here's Nicholson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Davidson.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And Portland making a change here. Temple's checked in. Now here's Webster. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Porzingis. It's deflected.
They've been sensational on the backboards to start this game.
Davidson passes to Barrett. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Webster. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Davidson. Guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Davidson. Three-pointer. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's gonna have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Ingram against Rogers. Passes it to Temple. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 29 points for T.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the right side. It's Webster outside. Connects from three-point range.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And Portland with the ball. Webster passes to Porzingis. Plenty of space. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. With the regular season just getting started. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Tatum out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Nicholson in at the point. Here's Davidson. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Davidson's got 35.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And there's the pass to Rogers. Here's Webster. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Davidson passes to Ingram. Makes it off the glass. Ingram's got his first bucket in this one.
A high usage guy. Ingram always takes a lot of high percentage shots.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Rogers. Pass to Sharp. Pocket 6. Over Tatum. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. They get it back.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
To the middle. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Webster passes to Sharp. Now Webster. That shot off. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Count it. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Passes it to Webster. Here's Najee. No points in the game yet for him. Over in the corner, Webster. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Temple. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Portland was tremendous. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Temple can't get it to go. New Orleans dictating the flow. Inside, Davidson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Najee. Kicks it to Webster. The pass to Sharp. Over Tatum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 45 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Temple. He's covered by Davidson. Najee passes to Temple. They need this. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And here are the Pelicans in the corner. Tatum with it. Got that bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 6.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's Webster. 5 points in the game. Rogers can't make the basket.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
New Orleans gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the paint, here's Davidson. Powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Rogers passes to Webster. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Porzingis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Ingram kicks to Nicholson. Down low. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 49 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now Webster. 7 points in the game. A shot's good from Rogers.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Davidson from deep. And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Rogers. Here's Najee. Second chance shot. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Najee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now the pass to Webster. Here's Najee. Right block shot. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Pass to Davidson. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Rogers. Now here's Webster. Outside, Porzingis shoots the 3, and it's Sharp missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Portland has possession, following the score by New Orleans. Passes to Najee. From outside, off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Sharp. He has 5. Here's Porzingis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Webster passes to Rogers. Right wing. And they get it. Webster can't get the bucket. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Really
yes, the last few.
I think one game we had 12 illegal screens.
Years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Bangs home the trifecta.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
And Webster kicks to Joseph. There's the pass to Endor. Outside, Joseph. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Webster with it. He's got 7. Porzingis kicks to Endor. Pass to Webster. 6 on the shot clock. Joseph has an open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Kent. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Endor. That one drops for him.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
To the inside. Power down with both hands.
Assist from Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Pass to Porzingis. He kicks to Webster. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans able to put on a show for the ages. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from T.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
They've got Sharp. Rogers is out there with Porzingis. It's Najee in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And it's Sharp missing. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Passes it to Rogers. Here's Sharp. Barrett covering. Sharp, the pass to Najee. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
That's funny. Good job, Zeke. Look forward to
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Nicholson kicks to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Davidson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing, and you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Now, here's Sharp. He has 5. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Webster after the made shot from Davidson. Here is Rogers. Shoots over Ingram. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with his...
I think every pass I've made tonight has been a dunk almost.
Such great confidence these days.
For Portland, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to Sharp. Here's Najee, covered by Davidson. 6 to shoot. Webster can't get the bucket.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ingram passes to Davidson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Najee. 6 points for him. It's Webster outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's New Orleans with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. And Williamson throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
For New Orleans, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. That one good for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Temple's checked in.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Sharp. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And Temple kicks to Webster. Pass to Rogers. Here's Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Inside, Williamson. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out to the wing. Here's Rogers. Hits it from three-point range. Rogers has got his second bucket tonight.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Pelicans.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Passes it to Webster. And the pass to Sharp. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense. And putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Barrett. Another bucket. Wow. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Now, here's Sharp. Barrett covering. Over in the corner, Webster. Ball stolen. Here's Hunt. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And it's blocked by Davidson. And they'll keep possession. Goes up again. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Joseph, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
I gotta throw it to you. I'll block you again.
New Orleans on D. Here's Temple. 8 points for him. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. A shot by Joseph. No good. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Here's Rodgers. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know what? I like the flair, but you blew a layup. You know you've gone way too far.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Sharp. 9 points in the game so far. Joseph down low. Doubled by Davidson. Temple, the pass to Sharp. Porzingis trying to get free. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Count it good.
And don't call Porzingis soft.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Davidson. Headed by Porzingis.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. They've got Smith. T is out there with Tatum, and it's Peterson in at the 5 spot.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Porzingis. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Davidson. It's stolen by Webster. Pass to Temple. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. To the middle, here's Davidson, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Webster, looking to get back on track here. That shot misses, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Driving to the basket.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late, and they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Portland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here is Rogers. Passes it to Webster. And here's Sharp. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Davidson. Peterson the pass to Davidson. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the pass to Porzingis. Over Peterson. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Portland has possession following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Sharp. Wide open look. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Peterson. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
You gotta think about it.
A different look now for Portland. Hartenstein's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Joseph in for Sharp.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Outside, Joseph. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Davidson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Both free throws good from Davidson. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Finley the pass to Blackwell. Here's Atkins. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-4 run. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Finley. Outside, Joseph. Out left to the wing. Here's Blackwell. The three-pointer, no good. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. They grabbed their own miss. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. The Trailblazers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Blackwell. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. And here's Smith. And there's the pass to Hunt. Here's Tatum. Pass to Hunt. Here's Davidson. Just 5 on the clock. And he stays with it. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, T.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
The rebound by Davidson.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here is Smith. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Peterson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Here's Finley. The Pelicans make their last shot. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for T.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Endor's checked in. And the free throw, no good. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Here's Hartenstein after the made shot from Davidson. Now here is Smith to the paint.
Hey, right here.
Tatum passes to Davidson. Unable to get that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Barrett. T right on him. Over to the left wing. Count the basket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
2668. Don't say that. We might get 82-0 again. Be the 6th time in a row we've done it. We've done it every year.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Just like that. Okay, you can't stop this. Now we're rolling.
Asshole! Stop! The ball's out of here.
Let's go.
Shit, the ball's out of here.
One more.
I got you quiet real quick.
All right, bring it in, everyone. If we want to be a winning team, we really need to shoot better than we have. Today we're gonna focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
Switch. Pick. I got your help. Help side. I got you coming. Pick. Switch. Trifecta, baby. Switch. Ball up. Pick. Go over it. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Don't get picked. Go over it. Watch the pick. Watch the roll. Hey, he can ball. Yes, sir.
This is bullshit. I can't guard from you.
Stay down.
That bullshit. You know what? That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Switch! Love it, baby! Hey, be ready. I got you.
Come on, Tyler, make a shot. Jesus Christ, you're not that bad.
Watch the screen. Three of them, baby. Hey, right here. Screen coming.
Come on, make it.
We ready, let's go.
And we are continuing our virtual rap party with our good friends. Welcome back to the show, Bash World and King Jordan. How are you guys feeling today? Bash, you start first.
I'm doing great, wonderful. I'm happy to be here. You know, y'all my family, so whenever I get a chance to be on 2K TV, I'm ready to rock and roll.
And I'm excited to be here too as well. It's always a great celebration to be here on 2K TV. I always feel like it's like a high school reunion every single time that we're on. Thank you for having me.
Well, you guys aren't alone because one of our own members is joining you. Danny, how are you feeling? We're going to head into the theater today. I see that you guys have some great gear and you're ready to go today.
I feel a little underdressed. You know what I mean? I feel like,
with the belt.
Like we could step this up a little bit, you know? Let's go.
Danny in the
Bash World in the house. We gotta step this up.
You know what I mean? When you,
I
when
love
you look,
it. I
when
love
you look
it.
good, you feel good. You know what I mean?
I'm
That
feeling
is
great.
true.
All right, so we're in the theater. Have you guys chosen which game mode you're playing today?
Yeah, we have. We're going to be in the theater playing and one. So hopefully nobody sends us to the line, but if we do, it's just going to be bash, cash, splash.
Yes, sir. We don't miss. We ready. We ain't gonna miss no free throws.
Yes, sir. I love that taunt, Danny. I gotta get me a taunt. Give me something.
Danny, who has better moves? You're my player or you in real life?
Oh, definitely my player. And please don't ever make me prove that that's true.
No, I won't.
I love the theater. This is beautiful. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault.
I was trying to get it to you, Jordan, actually.
That was my fault. I gotta set you up bad.
We're good.
We're coming to paint.
They're going to be in the paint a lot.
I'm telling you, I love this lineup. Two great centers. Oh my God.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Greg?
Well, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. We've got R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram out there with Zion Williamson. And it's T in at the 4. Here's T. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Lets it go. And he buries his first look. Here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Ingram. Here's T. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Irving. Ingram against Poole. 6 to shoot. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's T. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Pass to Poole. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Back to Irving. To the middle. It's stolen by Ingram. The 3, Barrett. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Timeout called. The Jazz.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Now here's Poole. Pass to Garuba. Back to Poole. Shot to stop the run. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get some.
Here's Poole. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. It's good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Garuba. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Guarded by Barrett. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. On the wing, Irving. 4-3. T grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 16.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Poole against Ingram. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's T, and he jams it home with authority.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Back to Irving. Pass to Poole. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's T. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Utah has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Poole outside. Outside Irving. Pass to Poole. 4 on the clock. The shot misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Williamson, great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Timeout called. The Jazz.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
A different look for Utah. Jordan's checked in for Garuba. Cole Anthony comes in for Poole. And Simon has subbed in for Irving.
Pick him left. Go over. Get mine.
Anthony right side. Inside. Here's Simons. Tipped. And he recovers it. Out to the wing. From deep, Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Outside Barrett. Down low. Davidson's shot is good. He's got 22. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So it's Utah now, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
No good on the free throw. Tatum, he's checked in for Ingram. And he sinks the second. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Jordan misses.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Here's T, covered by Jordan. Got it.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
And here are the Jazz. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Williamson's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Will it go? Not going to go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
To the paint. T. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line for the Pelicans.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Simons. He was another key contributor in that win against Miami. Pass to Jordan. Simons with it. He shoots. The Jazz with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Anthony finds Simons. Got a hand on it.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Williamson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Tatum gets the bucket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Simons with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Anthony. And a nice finish on the layup.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Pass to Jordan. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Outside Barrett. Now Williamson. Out to the right wing. 19-footer. The shot, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans. Number 38.
Anthony against Barrett. Pass to Simons. And he drives in.
Ball. Hey, ball. Yo, watch it.
Clock at 6 to the middle. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer, Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's T. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Simons outside. For three. The shot no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter, and they've been shooting the lights out from.
Look who it is, Jazz fans.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the score.
Itching, goddamn it.
The last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got R.J. Barrett, also Brandon Ingram out there, and it's T in at the 5 spot. Back to Jordan. Pass to Simons. The Jazz again can't hit. And
they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me.
Get off my shit. Get off my shit. God.
Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy. He's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
From deep, Davidson's shot is good. He's got 34.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Out to Anthony. And here's Simons outside. Connects from downtown. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
To the left wing from deep, Jordan. It's not going to go for him. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Williamson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williamson's got 12 points in the game.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Hounded by Tatum. Back to Simons. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 9.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
That one drops for him.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Simons outside. Hounded by Tatum. Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. Some solid defense from Barrett.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
For the Pelicans.
Hits both from the stripe. The Jazz shooting a decent 42% in the second. To the left side wing. Hounded by Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Simons from downtown, and no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Simons has gone 1 for 4 from distance. They get it back. Here's T. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 43 points in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Anthony finds Simons. .125 left to play in the first half. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Simons outside. Anthony against Ingram. Pass to Simons. Shoots from 12. T grabs the miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
He gets it in there. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Back to Anthony. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this one. From deep three-point range. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Beyond the arc. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's New Orleans way up. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's New Orleans now. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, That's right. He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And for the Pelicans, we've got Zion Williamson, R.J. Barrett out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's T in at the 4. Here's Poole. Soft touch off the glass. Poole's got 9 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And for Utah, fires from the wing. They get it again. Here's T. No good from 11 feet. The 3 is up. Poole's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Ingram. Here's T. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Pass to Davidson. The 15-footer. And he drops that one in.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Poole outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Yeah, I go take a dip out. This dip bothered me again.
Here's Poole. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
From 13, and it's New Orleans with another.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Poole outside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to... love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And stolen by Williamson. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Outside, Irving.
Get mine, get mine.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
As athletic as he is, Zion can be a rugged defender. He needs to stay aggressive and keep looking to block more shots.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Pass to Garuba. Poole outside. Here's Garuba, covered by Ingram, fades and shoots. Pelicans cleared away. Here's T. Down low. Here's Barrett. Counted. Good. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 16-6 run. T. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
The shot, no good.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Irving. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Another bucket! Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pass to Garuba. And here's Poole. Guarded by Barrett. Williams grabs the board. And it's Pelicans ball. Shot from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The closer, the better for Williamson. The mid-range is a little...
Wipe this down and get this cleaned off. This is really bad.
Test of his range.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Second chance effort. It's tipped. Outside Barrett to the paint. Deflected. No good from outside. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And rejected.
like that, boy?
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Substitution on the court.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. To end the run. Ewing, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Davidson. Shot on the wing. That one falls.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Ewing. Here's Garuba. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's T. And it's New Orleans with another.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fires from deep. Huck grabs a miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Ewing. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the Pelicans making a change here. Tatum's checked in.
Come on. Come on. Oh, thank you. Jesus Christ, I hate when he does that.
Here's Simons. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Anthony in the post. Guarded by Barrett. Anthony misses. Anthony's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Stolen by Wall. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Inside. And another miss by Utah.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
At the line for the Pelicans, Davidson.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Pass to Wall.
Come on, John. What do you do now?
Simons outside.
Hey, John Wall. I got John Wall, isn't it? That's Brandon Bobby Wall.
Anthony with it. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Simons outside. Anthony outside. Simons with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Hunt. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. So for the Pelicans right now. To the paint. Here's Poole. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. There's the 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Here's T. And good. There's another.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Ewing. Here's Shaw. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know. We can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
To the middle. Here's Ewing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Well, the Pelicans shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth.
Come on now.
Here's Shaw. To the wing on the left. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is a time to give his team some punch.
For Utah, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. That shot off the mark. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Jones. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away. But at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. T dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Jones. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Shaw, pounded by Tatum. Shaw misses. New Orleans is shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's T. And again. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance. And great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Has to Hunt. Outside Tatum. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Jones. Inside. They need this. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Almost got a triple double.
Here's Ewing to the middle. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's T. Jones grabs the board.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Fourth team foul.
First one falls for him. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Davidson.
Why did you do that?
No good on the second free throw. Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. On the wing, Jones.
Shoot it, Switch.
Pass to Ewing. No good that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's T. The 3-ball. Offensive board.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's Ewing, covered by Smith. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Fourth team foul.
And that one misses.
Utah. Ewing. 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
New Orleans is shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Pass to Hunt. To the inside. Here's T. And the layup is good off the
done. You're
glass.
Done. You're
Activity
done.
on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Outside Jones. Here's Ewing. Takes a 3 with the putback.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Davidson's shot is good.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for T.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Pass to Ewing. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Jones misses. Here's T. The layup off target. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This dominant team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and
Go ahead and sit down for a minute. Get some 2 o'clock in the morning.